Hey Panthers, this is Mrs. Qualheim, one of your counselors here at Patrick Marsh. Miss Alexson will be joining us later in the presentation as well. This presentation is about bullying and harassment and what you can do if you are experiencing that or if someone else you know is experiencing that as well. Basically, it's what we've been telling you most of the year and we will continue to tell you, which is if you see something, hear something, say something. It is very important for us to keep all of you and our schools safe, and we can't do that without your help. Our essential questions for this presentation are, can you explain the difference between conflict, bullying, and harassment? And do you know who to report concerns to and how to fill out an incident report if you choose to? If you aren't sure, the answers will be coming up. On this slide, we are going to talk about conflict. The first thing you need to know is that conflict is not bullying. Conflict is something that we all experience every day. It is something that we need to work through. It can be a personal conflict we're having. It can be conflict with another person, but it is something that is two-sided or everybody has power in. By definition, conflict is a struggle between two or more people resulting from incompatible or opposing needs, drives, and wishes. All involved feel they have power in the situation. So if it's a conflict, say, between you and a peer or you and a friend, you both feel like you have a side and maybe you're both right in something. And so you're in an argument about it or disagreement or maybe ignoring one another when you're normally friends, potentially getting into an actual fight with somebody. That is not bullying, even if you're really mad about the situation or you disagree with what that person's take or stand or side is. You guys both have a say in it and you both have contributed to that conflict. In student services, we are happy to help you resolve those conflicts at any time. Just let your teachers know, they will give you a pass and you can come on down. Different from conflict are bullying and harassment. They are actually quite similar, these two by definition. And we are going to go into more detail on the next slide with Miss Alexson about what makes something by definition harassment versus bullying. But for both of them, it is a systemic or persistent, unwanted, unwelcome behavior towards another person. One person is trying to demonstrate power over another, which is what makes these different than conflict. So there's one person trying to make somebody feel less than, trying to be harmful, and they are trying to have power over somebody else. Harassment, different than bullying, is based on any actual or perceived personal characteristic. And a list of those characteristics can be found on the next slide, and Miss Alexson will be going through that with you. You will notice on the right hand of the slide, we have linked in here for you our harassment policy and our bullying policy. We want everybody to be aware of what your rights are and what the expectations are, as well as what some potential consequences might be if you choose to engage in bullying or harassing behavior. Additionally, within these policies, you will see that there are forms that can be filled out. Those forms can be picked up in student services or in the main office. So if you are having a problem with somebody and you would like some help in working through that, come on down to student services and we can direct you to the person that will be the most help. And this is, of course, confidential information. So unless we think that you are hurting somebody or somebody is hurting you or you're going to hurt yourself, we can keep it confidential and work through it. Miss Alexson is up next.
Hello, my name is Kelsey Alexson, and I'm the other school counselor at Patrick Marsh Middle School. On this slide, I'm going to talk about the personal characteristics that is attached to the harassment and or discrimination. If an individual targets anybody based off any of these personal characteristics, that is considered harassment or discrimination. Characteristics are age, race, color, ethnicity, sex, or national origin, sexual orientation, ancestry, gender, gender identity, transgender status, religion, creed, pregnancy, marital status, parental status, physical attributes, disability, English proficiency status, homelessness status, or social, economic, or family status. Now, who can help you in a bullying, harassment, or conflict situation? The first individual that can help you is your teacher. You can ask your teachers if you could have a few minutes during their free period to explain what is going on, and they can then help direct you in the right direction. The other individuals that can help you are student services or administration. They can help with conflict resolution or reporting more serious situations. And lastly, a parent, guardian, or trusted adult. You can let someone at home know, and they can contact the school for additional help if needed. Now, if you feel that Patrick Marsh did not support or help you through the bullying or harassment situation, you can then talk to your parent or your guardian and fill out a harassment report form through the district. And what happens after that is the school, Patrick Marsh, and the district will work together to try and solve the issue at hand or the situation that had happened together. The school will always be involved no matter what. So just because it goes to the district does not mean that it's just going to be problem solved through the district. Now, all these links here you can also explore. They have links to the board docs as well as the electronic safety tip line, which is on every school's website in the Sun Prairie School District. And it does go right to the district office, and they will alert us if someone does fill that out. Your counselor or one of the principals are happy to walk you through any of these or problem solve next steps if you feel you are a target of a bully or harassment situation.